was like, "You're not going to believe me."
Yeah, mate, these are all your mates, bruv. These are all your mates. Like, listen, everyone's holding smoke now. I feel so fine about the whole train thing.
You should have felt fine about the whole train thing.
Oh, I was in my feelings.
Yeah, look. We've lost the star.
Where did it go? Oh, it dropped down.
Well, you got to be festive in that, yeah.
It's quite... Mate, what should
balls in my face! Whoa! It is Christmas! Wait, what's been going on?
Let's get that out of the way so we can work it out.
Clap them cheeks. That's too hard. It's giving me a headache. Go on there.
Mate, I've been putting up an ungodly amount of Christmas lights, bro.
Balling.
And I'm do you know what? I'm completely spent. Completely spent. So last week was the first week at MKM where I was like, dude, I've hit it now. Like, I'm too busy.
I want to, regarding the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
I just want to play devil's advocate here. Because no doubt they're a good service. They've earned you a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do as many as you've done if you had 400 customers?
No.
So at what point does it become, or does it become unbeneficial to do Christmas lights?
Good question. So, okay, so...
Because, just to add to that, they take about 45 minutes to an hour.
No.
No?
A lot quicker than that.
How much quicker?
So I can do a 3-bed... so the longest job I would ever do would take me an hour. That's the longest job, and that would probably be worth 140 to 160.
Okay, and what's like a standard, if they just went for the base, was it 99 quid package?
If you want a £99 package, I'm in the van, out the van, and I'm gone in 25 minutes.
Okay. So it's good money.
Yep.
Versus time, even with your costs.
Yep.
So at what point does it become unbeneficial to do it?
When exactly that, when I've like the round, like when I got to juggle the round as well.
You would prioritise the round over the
ultimately massively
over the lights.
I mean, so it's the first year offering it, and I've got to take that off, G.
Yeah, it's horrible. Isn't it? They're only £1.
Mate, they're lovely.
They're good for £1.
We will wear them. I'll wear mine for December, doing the windows. It's the first year doing it, so I'm running into a couple of teething problems. But see, okay.
What sort of teething problems?
So, teething problems are, I've noticed. So I had a couple come down, okay, and I had a couple of clips fail, and I was like, "Why are they failing? Why are they failing?" I'm like, dude, like I'm sticking them. Some of them are sticking to brick walls and they're golden. Like some of them are like incredibly strong. Like why are they failing? And the only ones that have ever failed for me are the customer's lights, not mine. So the lights are too heavy. So that's what I've noticed now. But I get this thing where, like, I don't know if you get it.
So would you potentially refuse?
Yeah, from now on I will.
Next year, you won't do. They have to have your light.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
What for TV?
So I've got this thing where it weighs. I don't know why, but it weighs heavy on my mind. So I think about things in depth, like massively in depth. Like that's my curse in life, right? I'll overthink things. I don't know why. I've always done it ever since I was a kid. That's my flavour. That's what you're going to say, which it is.
I'm exactly the same.
I overthink things massively.
If someone, even when someone cancels on me now, like I'm thinking, what have we done wrong?
Yeah, massively, massively.
Like days.
Yeah, and it eats you alive. Anyway, that's how I kind of think. So I had a couple go bang, and like you know what it's like when you're busy. You get a message and it comes through, and you go, yeah, mate, I'll catch up with you over the weekend. And then the weekend rolls around, it's completely out your head. You're just focused on trying to de-stress, detox, and everything. And then bang, Sunday morning I get a text message saying, "Hi Danny, you still coming today?" And I'm like, "Oh mate." I'm like, dude, I'm not in work mode. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm in my own clothes, I'm having fun and all the rest of it. And I was like, oh. And it just scuppered my plans, and I was like, oh mate, I've got to go out and do that. But it was only their lights. So I've noticed to kind of implement that. That's the long answer to your question. The other question about when does it become almost detrimental is probably next year. Ultimately, because I'm going to have a summer of filling up the round, getting customers and that. In an ideal world, I'm going to be in a position where you are.
Take someone on,
Yeah.
so you've got more free time.
Exactly that. Because mate, believe it or not, I quite enjoy the lights. I quite enjoy climbing the ladder, putting them up, and like when you step back, it looks cool and all the rest of it. I quite enjoy that aspect of it, and I'm confident on the ladder. I wouldn't really want my member of staff going up there when they come along because I know what my capabilities are. Does that make sense? So that's Go on.
I don't think you should ever ask a staff member to work off a ladder.
Yeah, there's that as well.
In general.
I mean, I
just think there's far too much.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I've noticed. There's a couple of like, it's good money, but it's also like, it's probably the most dangerous money I'm ever going to earn in the aspect of if the ladder goes, you're gone.
Well, so if the ladder could stay where it is, but you could slip off the ladder.
Yeah. So
reach too far.
And that's something that I'm kind of working out as I go along.
And then damaging other people's properties as well. How many times you see it where you can see where the ladder's been put up from whoever's done maybe the window clean before and they've used the ladder. Yeah, and there's 2 black marks on the soffit and fascias where the ladder's just been constantly put. You think one customer who's just a little bit too anal sees a little mark and they're like, "You've broken, you've damaged my property." Yeah,
I know what you're saying. I mean, I haven't come across that yet. I mean, my ladders are new, and like I've got this thing where I've got to kind of keep. So you ever seen them old painters and decorators? Okay, and their ladders are covered in like the polystyrene, and like so that gets dirty over time. Or they're only doing that because the rubber mounts have probably come off.
Yeah.
And then it's the bare metal. So there's loads of little things like that you need to be wary of, I find anyway. So I'm very conscious of that. But yeah, I can see it being somewhat of an issue. I can anyway. And
let's say next year.
I've done about 52 lights now. And it sounds good and all the rest of it. Nothing I have is automated. So when the leads come in, that's 52 conversations I've had with people.
Yeah.
And that's 52 people I've booked in manually. And that's like, I find it a lot.
You could definitely, it'd be pretty easy to automate it, particularly if you're only selling, so they can't use their own lights.
Yeah.
So it would be, this is the package. Do you need more than 8 meters of lights? Like, if so, how many?
But no,
it just spits them a price.
It's been good, but also it's been like there's no off switch with it. It was like the minute it went on, it was like bang on, and it was game on from the get go. Like my first job, I had 3. Like my first day doing it, I think I had 3 jobs. So it was like there's no room for error. Yeah. I've got to hit the ground running here. So yeah, I mean it's good, and it's very good for the end of the year.
What's your process like with it? Do you go up and put up all the hooks first and then do the lights, or do you do it as you go?
No, I do it as I go. So literally, tell you a good example. Customer earlier went to a house, 2 sets of lights. I said, look, I need this window open and that window open. And then what I do is they open up the windows. I throw the plug in. I talk to them. I say, can you just plug it in, make sure they come on, because I don't want to install dodgy lights. And then literally go up with a dry rag, 2 dry rags in your pocket. You want one to wipe the water off and then another one just to buff it dry.
Yeah.
And then put the clip on, stick it. And then as soon as it's pressed on and you press it hard, it's got it. It's golden. But then another thing I've noticed, some older properties with the wooden fascia boards, if it's old paint, the paint comes off. And if it's wood as well, the clips won't stick that well to the wood, or they will, and then the wood gets wet, soaks up the moisture.
Would you just, like next year, would you just say if it's wooden and we're not doing it?
Yeah, I would definitely cut down massively, I'd massively cut down, because it's like, it's just not worth it.
You think like 40 easier jobs is better than 50 where 10 of them are fucking difficult and you got to go
massively, to
3 of them.
And some of them as well, like some of the houses I've gone to, like it's absolutely giant. And like, I done one dude, mate, interesting. I'll mention what he does in a minute. And I went there and it was like it's a lovely big house, but it was like 3 massive apexes,
Yeah.
Ladder's triple extended. And I'm on not the top run, but I'm holding on to the roof line and I'm on like the second from the top.
My puppa's already going.
And it's like, if I weren't confident, I couldn't do the job. And half of me is like, just get it done, Dan. I know it's not ideal. Listen, like fucking hell, if my mum was watching this, she'd probably be fucking going mental. But yeah.
Why?
What? Mate, that was elite. But yeah, there's little, and then like I'm thinking to myself, right, if I'm going to be doing the 50 next year, if all these customers come back to me next year, right?
Right, and so this is the second part of my is it worth it next year. So all your customers you've put up have got your lights, ones you've done.
Yeah.
So assuming all of the ones that you provided the lights for come back to you next year, you're going to do the same amount of work for less money.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I won't be using any clips next year. And the clips that are...
Yeah, so what if they've had their soffits and fascias cleaned?
Oh, okay, then,
and then there's 15 clips and 5 of them are broken.
Yeah, obviously, I'll have to install
Or just
them.
over the year.
Yeah, they drop off and whatnot. Yeah, potentially. I mean, I haven't crossed that bridge yet. I need to come to it. But yeah. I mean, if I let's say 50 at 80 quid now, so that's still $4,000. Which is ultimately,
Hang on, let me get this, because curbside cleaning.
We care about keeping your account safe. A cryptocurrency withdrawal request for your account has been initiated.
Wait, no! Who believes that shit, man?
How do you feel about that, being AI?
It's just a scam, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
It's just lazy. It's
why
lazy,
did you instantly go to scam? Because it's AI?
Yeah. Well, more so because they're talking about there's a cryptocurrency withdrawal coming out my account.
But if that was a dude, you would have stayed on the phone longer, wouldn't you?
No.
You wouldn't have.
So, I don't know if you've had any
Do you know
calls.
where I'm going with this?
If you had the calls from the business show, the AI?
No.
So I got one when we were there, and James reckoned it was when they scan your thing when you go in.
Yeah.
All the companies get your information.
Yeah.
And there's obviously a couple of AI companies there, and the AI is calling you, and like for the first 15, 20 seconds, I did not know.
What was going on?
I didn't know it was AI.
Oh, you're joking?
Like it was that good.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I only worked it out because I've got like an understanding of how it works.
Yeah.
But like it was responding to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Worrying, isn't it?
Could be.
Yeah, I find it.
But it's like anything can be used for good or bad. You know.
It's definitely like. Do you know one thing that blows my mind with this AI stuff is the shake up in the music. Have you heard the
the 50s?
Yeah, and it's like a classical
50
example.
Cent.
Yeah, in 1950s, 50 Cent, many men say.
Yeah, mate, it's incredible.
But do you know what's jarring about that?
What?
50 won't get a penny.
No.
That's what's like. I'm not saying like I'm fighting for their rights and all the rest of it. Like he's done well, but it's an interesting conversation, isn't it? Because he's not getting like all the rights now are gone.
Yeah.
There's a I don't know if like this whole AI boom is going to be taking your jobs. It's going to be I don't think it's going to take everyone's jobs.
It's not going to take tradesmen's jobs.
Yeah, like will AI turn up half hour late and cut a bit of timber short?
Apparently, there's a bit of a boom in like jobs where you use your hands.
Are you not seeing this now? Do you not think we're in like the golden age?
No, I think it's going to get better.
I think we are on.
You say better. I think it'll get worse for us because more people will be starting up doing this kind of work because AI is going to have taken their job.
So it's interesting you say that. Because I was listening to a YouTube video earlier. It was like a podcast type thing, and he's going through the different classes in the UK and about how they come about. And where it goes way back to like the landowners and the aristocrats and all of that stuff. And it was interesting to hear it. And he said like right up until like the modern time, it's like now uni people are leaving a job and they go into a job interview and the average, I don't know what the, I can't remember what the credentials was. And it said the average uni graduate job or position, shall we say, is applied to by 120 people.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I can believe that as well. And that, mate, it blew my mind. And now we're seeing like young kids with look at the young kid we had here earlier, Finn. And he's got a mammoth round.
In 12 months, less than 12 months.
And it's like it's a job that everyone's not it's not specific to window cleaners. It's is it blue collar they call it?
Blue collars,
workman, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just as a general, because when I was growing up as a rule, everyone was like, "Mate, work with computers. They're the future. They're the future. You don't want to be doing like bricklaying."
Yeah, but when we like for our people our age, like if you were good with computers, you'd be on £500,000 a year now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I suppose if you're just good at it.
It's the kids now. like AI has only been around, like being used properly for probably the last year. What's it going to be like in 4 years' time? You know, it's going to be running a lot, but at the moment it's just getting started. And then what's it going to be in 15 years' time?
It's quite worrying, mate, to be honest with you. I think there's going to be a lot of like
a lot. I don't know about you. When I left like college, a lot of my friends, you either managed to get a job in insurance if you wanted to work in the city and you didn't go to uni. It was insurance or data entry. Those were your two jobs. Both of those jobs won't exist.
Do you think?
Like at a base level.
Data entry, no way would that
Data
exist.
entry, not a chance.
You know, that's cooked now.
They've probably been gone 18 months.
I read a statistic that the positions that used to be open for the people starting off at the bottom and they literally sit down on a computer and they have to input data. Yeah. They're all gone.
Yeah, that's what a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, that's what he started doing. He was temping. He couldn't even get a job. I was temping doing data entry. Or you went into insurance, which was just like fucking just a piss up, I think, for most people. But there's a few guys now that I went to school with and I clean their windows and they've got fucking mammoth houses.
All from insurance.
But they've worked their way up.
Yeah.
But obviously not everyone can do that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. There's 1,000 people that like him that never made it.
There's only one CEO, you know. But those were your two options if you didn't go to uni, really, or you didn't do something else, hands on. But yeah, both those jobs are gone now. There won't be lawyers.
Do you not think?
Mate, how much more black and white? You just input the rules into AI, and then there might be an overseer that has to make like if you murdered someone who raped your daughter and you caught them in the act, like you've killed someone, 25 years to life, but is there a compassionate element to it where it says, well, you're only going to do 18? You know, there'll be someone who oversees like the compassion side of it. But like all these trials that go on, you know, if the evidence gets put into a computer and it's like, here's this evidence, can it be argued? No, it can't be argued. You know, there's a photo of you stabbing this lady and it's 4K Ultra HD.
That's a good way of looking at it.
And your DNA's on the knife.
Yeah.
Like, why are they going to do a 4-day trial with however many lawyers and jury and judge? It's just going to be like, guilty.
It does make a lot of sense.
And here's your sentence.
Yeah.
And AI is just going to do it. There won't be accountants.
I thought this as well. I definitely thought for accountants. Do you know another one that I thought instantly off the bat we're going to lose overnight?
What?
PTs.
No, see, I think there's a human element to being a PT.
The only human element there is shouting at someone to do better. That's the only element.
But why else would you go to a PT?
I would go to one for meal plan.
So, yeah.
That's the only way. I don't need the motivation.
Probably shouldn't go to a PT for a meal plan. If you're really serious about it, you'd go to a nutritionist. But the PT is there for accountability. Like, you can get the information on how to lift the weights. There's YouTube. You can find out how to do it properly with proper form, and you can go to AI and ask them for a workout plan for rep range, reps, what exercises, what days of the week,
hypertrophy, anything,
But people struggle with forcing themselves to go. So that's what the PT will always have a job.
Yeah. Well,
because it's that accountability.
That's for the people that go for that reason
and being pushed harder.
Yeah, I'd like to say a lot of self-motivation, so I don't need them for that. The only reason I would go to them is for knowledge of like, right, mate, like how do I work out this muscle or how do I work out that muscle?
Yeah, but that you could get online.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah. So like a lot of it is,
but like if you decided, you know, maybe you turn 35 and you're like, you know what, I would love to do a bodybuilding show. There's no way you can do that without a coach. Yeah,
that sort of level. But that's the extreme.
No, I'm talking about for you specifically.
Oh, right, okay.
But on the bottom level, they're always going to be needed as well because.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
If you're someone who's gets up in the morning, has a coffee, goes to work, does his work, comes home, sits on the sofa, has dinner, and goes to bed, and that's been your life for 10 years, are you all of a sudden going to stand up and be like, right, let's throw a gym in there?
Maybe
you know, let me do an hour of gym and let me get up an hour earlier and do gym, and I'm going to really push myself. And I'm like, it's not going to happen, is it?
No,
like you're stuck in your ways. You
can mix it up.
The pro PT's there to break routine, and then even if you were someone who could force themselves to go to the gym, and I'm guilty of this, but I'll go to the gym 5 days a week, but I don't always push myself. There's no accountability. So PT would be like, no, 3 more reps.
Yeah. And they'll get the push out.
Or another set.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, my arms hurt a little bit. I'll just go and do something else. Whereas the PT's always going to have...
Fair enough. That's
always
like...
going to have a job.
I mean, I'll still stand on it, I'm not going to lie. But no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but again, the PT's not going to be for everyone anyway. Like even now... Like, I don't think you would probably go for a PT unless it was a good deal or, you know, you met someone in the gym and they were like, train with me, I'm PT sort of thing. Like, I don't think you'd go to someone and pay them to be a PT anyway.
No, yeah. No, like I said, the only reason I would go to a PT is to work out how do I target this muscle specifically or can you do me a meal plan where I want to keep strength,
but would
grow
you go
muscle.
to a PT or would you, like, just Google that first?
No, I'd go to a PT.
You go straight to the PT?
Yeah. I have done as well. There was a woman in the gym and I asked her and I said, she said, I'm a nutritionist. And I said, like, just out of curiosity, I said, don't like give me like a half an hour lesson. I said, because your time's money. I said, but give me like a 5-minute rundown how you could benefit me. And then she was like, look, we can look at this, look at that and look at the other. And she worked out micros and macros.
And you weren't listening because she was a woman?
No. Oh. And then she wrote it all down on a bit of paper, took it home. And I was like, yeah, this is brilliant. And I was like, I wonder if I can...
She took it home?
No, I took it home. And I was like, I wonder if I can ask AI. Mate, I asked AI and it just blew it. It gave me everything. It gave me absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Steamed rice, do this, half an avocado. And I was like, oh my God.
Yes, because all the information's available.
Yeah.
And the way they learn is they're learning online, which is available to AI.
But no, anyway, it's an interesting one, dude. There's
plenty of jobs that will have to pivot for sure. And it's going to be more and more difficult for us to grow because there's going to be more and more people starting up as they lose their jobs. And they decide to do stuff that can't be done. We're super low barrier to entry.
Yeah. Oh, I was in window clean. Yeah.
500 quid, you're up and running. You know, as long as you've got a suitable vehicle.
But mate, it's an interesting one.
But most of the people that will be losing their jobs to AI will be made redundant anyway, so they're going to have a chunk of money.
I don't think it's necessarily everyone's just going to go straight onto window cleaning because I do think you need to. I do think there is a harsh aspect to this job. I think especially working with water in the winter has got to be one of the worst things ever. And then there's other bits and pieces about like rushing time schedules. Obviously,
it's not for everyone.
Yeah, you need to
Although
be punctual.
this year I've seen a lot less people up in sticks.
What is it? Not dropping off?
Yeah. Like I haven't seen half as much stuff for sale as I did last year.
But then don't forget, like we are our fingers are so on the pulse now. Like it's ungodly how much we talk about window cleaning.
It's like you'd see more because you're more involved.
Yeah, but like
I've seen less.
Yeah, no, I agree. But then also now you're really paying attention to it. It's like the car theory, yeah?
Yeah, but that's my point. I'm paying more attention, but I'm still seeing less people selling up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like last year, it was like 3 or 4 posts a day. People going, I'm selling this, I'm selling that. I'm chopping it in, I'm done. This year, it's like 1 a week, 2 a week.
Maybe.
I just haven't seen...
The drop-off.
The demand.
Right, it must be...
Or the supply.
Must be working for them.
Yeah.
Good luck to them. It's working.
But like, I think it's healthy to have some people to drop off.
Well, it's just like the natural progression, isn't it?
But also gives our customers, like, if they took someone on in March and then in September they stop turning up and then they take us on in November, well...
We'll service them all through the winter.
Yeah, and then like they're more likely to stick around because they've been fucked around.
Yeah.
And now they're with someone who's
I agree.
Be reliable.
I do agree, yeah, massively. It's totally healthy and it's just like natural for business, isn't it? Like when shops close down and that, because otherwise it would just be, it's just a game of Monopoly otherwise. It all just ends up in
Yeah.
10 people's pockets.
I'm trying to buy some work, I think.
Yeah, you found someone?
I've not, no. I want to... I don't want to really buy a round, like a big round.
This is going to be... If you find someone, it's going to be interesting to hear this navigation.
I think it's too much work. But, like, I would like to buy... If someone's selling any work in Holbridge, I would buy it all up. I just want...
No.
Yeah. Just want it all, give it all. I know Dan from Glisten. I see him again today. Last time I was there, I see him. I'm not sure if it was him. I saw one of his vans. But it just got me thinking, like, there's got to be people out there where Holbridge is like their furthest point they cover. And it's just because it's not really near anything. It's like you can get...
It's so hard to get to as well.
The towns either side, Rayleigh and Hockley, you can get to like much quicker without going through Holbridge. So it's not even like you can bulk that work onto another day. Like it is pretty much out of the way. So I'm like, there's got to be some people out there that's the end of the line for them. And they're like, I could do without it, really.
Yeah, massively.
So, yeah, I'm going to try. There's a couple of other areas I'd like to mould them and whit them.
Do you know why I had an idea for... I pulled up and I was having lunch and I was looking at a charity shop. Like my van was parked in front of a charity shop. And I sat there and I was just looking and my brain was just ticking over. And I thought about a cool idea. I don't know if it will get off the ground or not. But I thought, imagine if you approached a shop and said, look, I'll keep your windows clean. If it's local to you, yeah? I'll keep your windows clean. I'll come by twice a month and I'll do them trad so everyone can see me doing them. But you have to keep a special offer of like pamphlets in the window, on the main counter. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that way, like it's win-win because you're getting something for free. You're getting your windows kept clean and I'm getting free advertising. And then even if 2 people pick it up a month, well, I don't know if that'd work out or not, but I thought it was a cool idea. And I thought
it'd be worth testing.
It might be worth testing. Yeah, I was thinking about testing it. I'm not even going to lie. Because I do a couple of shops anyway. And I'm thinking if I could try and get a few of the others.
Charity shops would be pretty good to do it.
You got the older generation, didn't you?
Yeah, because they're more likely to pick you up from a leaflet.
Yeah. Because yeah, totally. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Maybe work up something like a 25% off with his voucher.
The only issue you've got is like generally charity shops are like either haven't got parking or they're in a high street.
Yeah.
And they're just awkward to get to.
But if you done a shop or it lent itself perfectly to you, like it was on the way home for you or if it was round the corner or something along them lines. Yeah. Or let's say you do a house that is like one street off of a high street and you can see...
Yeah, you could walk over to it.
You could just quickly walk over there and just blast it. Yeah, it's something along them lines. And I thought to myself, that might have legs. I don't know. So,
but this is why everything needs to be tested. Just test it.
Yeah.
Test it.
Test it up. Bro, how's your week been?
Mate, this week, fucking we're back on top, one boy.
Come on, let's get it.
Yeah, nice little $5,000 week.
Mate, that's incredible.
Then... next week's all right. Then the week after is all right. And then it's Christmas. But this week's pretty good. I actually done another pressure washing job today.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's typical, isn't it? So we had done no pressure washing for like over a month. I pulled the pressure washer out of that big van. 2 jobs.
Had to be, didn't it?
And to my amazement... that little machine that you and Sillard borrowed it for the night work, didn't you? And then he got it serviced as like a thank you. Mate, that started first pull.
Beautiful, mate.
Both days I've used it.
Beautiful, yeah.
I loaded that up in the van Friday, so it's been in the cold van. It's not been freezing, but it's obviously cold for 3 days.
Mate, that's beautiful. That's what you want, isn't it?
First pull. Like that is a bulletproof machine. It's such a good machine. But yeah, it worked perfectly. It's a nice little decking clean. It was probably the slipperiest decking I've ever cleaned.
How would you do it? Surface cleaner?
Yeah, surface cleaner.
Turned all the way down low?
No, full pressure.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No etching, no nothing?
Not that I could see. Looks great from here.
Mate, good on you.
But then I used, which worked really, really well, the water broom, which I think's an 85-degree nozzle. 75 or 85 degree nozzle. It just works perfectly on decking.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like a half a metre or no, like a 30 centimetre
You
away?
can go real close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's such a weak, because it's obviously like so broad. Yeah. It's such a weak pressure anyway. Like it was just taking the dirt off.
Mate, there you go.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So I'd done the edges with that, and then obviously rinsed everything down. I'd already advised, like it was so bad, like it was like an ice rink, and it's been like that for a while.
Mate, it's horrible.
I actually said, like, how we got the job is I actually said, like, I've just nearly died cleaning your windows. Like, you need to do something about that decking. I said, I can do it or you can do it. It doesn't matter, but it needs sorting out. Someone's going to hurt themselves. And they were like, oh, yeah, we've been thinking about it, this, that, and the other.
Mate, do you know what? If someone clever out there is listening to this, make something that you can paint on decking to give it anti-slip, and you'll be away.
How many dangerous? Exists, no?
Yeah, there's got to be in there.
Yeah, just like what you done with your van.
Yeah, just something basic.
Just put sand in decking paint.
Yeah, literally, you could just do that, couldn't you?
It would work, wouldn't it? But once you just regular maintenance, it won't go slippery. Like it's not rocket science, but that hadn't been touched for however long, and the decking was actually in really good condition underneath. It wasn't old, but it's in the shadow of the house. They've got a dormer, so it's made it even worse. And then they've had an extension down the side, like for the garage. The garage has been extended.
So there's no sunlight.
So it's literally in the shade all the time. So it's just like a cesspit for slime.
Yeah.
And I know I've done jobs like that in the past. So I'm pretty good on my feet, got a good balance. But I nearly went over a few times. And as soon as I cleaned it, it was like stepping on concrete.
Mate, that's better. I bet he's over the moon.
But yeah, but I'd said to him, like, you're going to need to treat it with something, like stain it or whatever, because it's so old. Well, not old, but it's like it's been green for so long, like it's going to be soaked into the wood, 100%. So I said, instead of me charging you more and using biocide, it's going to need staining. Just stain it. It needs protecting anyway because it's in the shade, so it just makes more sense.
Yeah, totally, bro.
Yeah, that was all right little job today.
So you're back on track then?
Yeah, I'm out every day this week as well.
Are you really?
I am indeed. So, and then next week I'm going up to Clean Link.
You're getting something fitted out, aren't you?
Some big goodies in the big van.
What's he doing?
We're doing hot water and an electric hose reel.
Is it mounted on the thingy?
You're going to bin it? I've had to scrap it.
Go on.
So I ChatGPT'd it. Even so that you're only able to put the uni struts in certain positions because of their
shape
domed,
of the roof. Yeah.
So they had to go long ways, which meant they could only be mounted at 2 points.
Yeah. I got
and even if there was M8 holes, mounting holes already on the roof. So the structural M8 holes, 2 structural M8 holes with what I estimated would probably be about 100 kilos of hose, high pressure and low pressure, filled with water.
Too much.
ChatGPT didn't give me the green light, so I thought better not. So I've ordered 2 electric hose reels from Waterworks, and they're going to be my new pressure washing reel hoses. So I'll have electric hose reels, which would be nice.
Mate, that'd be class.
Yeah, so I'm going to have them coming out the side door, engine at the back doors. Yeah, I think it's going to work really well. I'm excited to get pressure washing next year.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I'm going to build it. It's going to be done in the next couple of weeks.
Mate, it'd be lovely to see.
And then I'm going to have no pressure washing jobs.
I'm sure 1 or 2 will pop up, mate.
I might have to try and get a couple of free ones.
Yeah, just see how it works out.
Just to film them or something.
Yeah, definitely.
See if I can get back on YouTube.
Is that you've just shelved that?
YouTube? I've got 2 videos.
What are you waiting for?
I haven't had time to edit them.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, it's just things have been... I'll probably get them done before Christmas now. Well, maybe I won't. I'm out every day this week. Still got the van to finish off.
Not much time now.
We want to do something for
Not
Christmas,
much spare time anymore, is it?
We want to do a little Christmas outing, me, you and Elliot. And
yeah.
Don't know when we'll do that. Probably just go to CJ's, do some bowling or something. Easy, innit?
Mate, hopefully we can go a bit further afield than like 10 metres from the office.
Oh, we'll go to the plumbing shop at the end then.
Mate, do you know what? I'd done a job for a customer, and he said, "Oh, like we was chatting." He come out chatting away. All this. He goes, "Oh," I said, "Look, I clean windows." I said, "You know what I do?" I said, "What do you do?" And he goes, "Oh, I work in marketing." I said, "Oh, like what part?" I said, "Tell me, like sell me something." He said, "We do targeted poster ads." So I said, "Go on, and give us an example." So he gives us some like pamphlets, and his company, you give him a design, he prints it. Okay. Puts it on half an A4. Is that an A3?
No, it's A2. A5.
A5. Puts it on an A5 card with like it says the resident and the address and all the rest of it. Goes through their door. Posted to them, right? And I said, "Oh, like we can do that effectively." And he says, "Yeah, but it's like the data." He says, "So what? Depending on what sort of data you want, we can then like target the audience." So he said, like, for argument's sake, he read the side of my van. It says you do solar panel cleaning. I went, yeah. He went, I can get the database for all the people in the areas that you choose that have solar panels installed. And then you can run an actual campaign to their door.
That's pretty incredible.
And I was like, dude, that is sick. Like, that's actually sick. So, like, solar panels, people with conservatories, that sort of level. I was like, that's actually really, really smart.
That's interesting. How do you reckon they do? Obviously, I know solar panels, it's like they can get the information on who's had them installed. But how are they going to get the information about conservatories?
Well, at the end of the day, every data is one of the biggest sellers in the world, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So I don't think it would be hard to ring up a company that manufactures double glazing, or not double glazing, conservatories, something along them lines, and says, "Look, how much do you want for your database?" And they'll be like, "Look, we want, say, 50p a head." And they would sell that database then to a company.
Yeah, could do, yeah.
Clever though, isn't it?
It's quite clever, yeah.
An actual specific targeted ad. I am going to give it a go, but I don't want to be... I am going to give it a go, but I just want to sit there and just mull over the best approach.
I wouldn't think about it too much.
No, for doing the job. So, like, effectively... If I said to you for like, say, $5,000, you're going to advertise. You are literally.
Is it expensive then?
So it starts at £1, and it goes backwards from £1. It doesn't go forward.
So it's most expensive is £1 per house.
Yeah,
right.
It's £1 per pamphlet through the door. Yeah, he says if you, depending on what sort of scale you want to do.
If you've done 20,000,
yeah, it would probably come down. Yeah, it would probably come down to like 60p or something like 80p, which is obviously where we want to be at. But I just want to get it absolutely watertight, because I've learned a little bit with the lights that you can turn up, and not that you don't know what you're doing, but you can also, because you don't know what you're doing, you can also run into problems, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to work out the best approach, because the only approach I've got now for cleaning solar panels is putting a ladder up and working off a ladder, which I don't want to do.
Why can't you take the tower?
Yeah, or standing back or building the tower. But then I need to work out a price structure where it's like beneficial for me to go to your house, build a tower.
Try 100 quid.
Huh?
Easy, 100 quid.
What does it get you?
This tower. So
£100, and then I'll clean the solar panels.
Yeah, whatever it is to clean solar. So solar panels are one price. And if you can do it from the ground, obviously no charge for the tower.
Yeah.
But if you need the tower, it's 100 quid.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because it's like loading and unloading the tower is the worst bit, right? But like you can't really charge a customer for that just because it's shit. But putting it up takes like 20 minutes. Taking it down takes like 10 minutes. So you get 100 quid for half hour's work.
Off every customer that needs one.
And I think it's a reasonable amount when the customer shouldn't be allowing anyone to clean solar panels off of a ladder, really. I don't think.
See, I'll be entirely honest, mate. I haven't had that much experience with them, solar panels. I haven't.
They're just like cleaning a window.
It is, but then like you get them covered in lichen sometimes. Yeah. And how do you shift it?
Just clean them harder.
But then have you ever left them where sometimes, I find sometimes the lichen don't come off?
Only if you clean them from the ground.
Oh, if you're like...
If you're up there with the
I suppose if you're on a tower, you can put a bit more welly into it, couldn't you?
Yeah. And so I've got some solar cleaner downstairs sent to me from Mark Monroe, who puts on the Expo. That's very good.
Have you used it?
Yeah, it's like sort of...
Lichen, bird shit, all that straight
It's
off.
not like magic. It's not like magic.
Yeah.
But it definitely loosens it up.
Yeah, that's good to know, really.
And then similar to what you already use, but you can get. I think you might actually have one. You can get so on your Euro thread, you'd have your brush.
Yeah,
and then you'd have your little bronze wire wall.
Yeah.
So you just have one of them, flip your brush around.
Yeah, it's the walnut, isn't it?
Yeah,
the walnut pad,
with, but I think you can use wire wall with solar panels.
Can you really?
I think you can use wire wall on Windows.
Crikey.
But a bit dodgy, isn't it? But like, no one's going to notice if you've like scuffed up their solar panel. It's not going to stop it from working.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so
fucking
that's
ghosty here today, isn't it? It's the full time the door's open.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I was at. So I just want to kind of, mate, I can't believe I've just said drop that conservatory thing. I didn't even think about that. That's only just popped in my head now. That could be an absolute winner, couldn't it?
What?
If you specifically marketed to everyone with a conservatory.
You could be, yeah, but then unless you can determine which ones have got side gates and which ones haven't.
Yeah, that's another
Like
one.
if they can filter semi-detached or detached and conservatories, then yeah, winner.
Golden, yeah. Yeah. Because I said to him specifically, I said, like, obviously, I told him about the campaigns I've done about leaflets and that, and I said, like, if it falls within the postcode, I said with Royal Mail, they'll go to a tower block and an estate, but you can't discriminate.
No.
So he says, no, we can sort it to like values of houses. We do £1 million plus. So there's loads of, it's quite clever, really.
Yeah.
It's like, I suppose the sky's the limit. It just depends on how much you want to kind of get involved.
Be interesting if you give it a go, see the results.
Yeah. I just want, like I said, I just want to kind of watertight the idea and put together a bit of a package, because I think solar panels could be an absolute strength.
I always think if you're marketing a specific service, you're always going to get a better result.
Mm-hmm. Dude, hold that fire. I'm out and busting for a whiz. I do this every time.
Shut the door whilst you're...
It's the winter, isn't it? Mate, why don't you sing Pokemon? I'll get you started, yeah?
Go on.
I want to be the very best.
Like, how embarrassing. He knows all the words and everything.
What is?
What? Nothing, mate. Don't worry about it.
Like no one ever.
I'm not embarrassed about it.
What did you say is embarrassing then?
I didn't.
Shut up, you batty man.
You need to bring your chair forward a little bit. You're going further and further back every time you sit down.
Right, so yeah, sorry, where was we?
I can't remember what we were saying.
Specific marketing.
But yeah, if you're marketing towards specific services, so I like when we do our window cleaning leaflets, obviously got our other services in it. Mm-hmm. But if you were specifically marketing towards like, you've got solar panels, we clean solar panels, here's the price. Like, I think you get a much better return on your investment.
I'd like to think so.
But it's like, because it's specialist, right? So if you was to do the same thing with patios and driveways, you wouldn't get the same results because everyone's got a patio and a driveway.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone's got solar panels. So if they get a leaflet through about solar panels and they've got solar panels, they're going to go, oh, we've got solar panels.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, or they'll hold on to it at least.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's like you'd have to then filter. Yeah, I mean, you could get proper nerdy with it. But you'd have to filter that information down even further, and it'd be like people have had solar panels for more than 5 years.
I asked him this if he could date it.
Yeah,
I did ask him this. Yeah, because imagine if you had a 5-year loop and you go, right, so we'll do everyone within the M25 say this year, next year the 5-year rolls around again.
Yeah,
and then it's fresh base of customers.
Yeah, because you don't want to, if they've only had them for a year and they're less likely to have them cleaned, didn't they?
Totally, yeah.
Some people will, but it's like you're just going to be throwing money away, really. When you haven't got unlimited budget, you need to.
But yeah, so I'm going to put everything down in a little a note pudding, if that's even a thing, a notebook. And he said, when you take the lights down, he said January, he says, come in, have a coffee, sit down, have a chat, and we'll go through it and we'll see what the best approach is. So, mate, interesting. Definitely interesting.
Is there a minimum, like...
No, he said he's worked with a couple £100 before.
Really? Interesting. Is it just him, or does he work for a company?
No, it is his company. Been doing it for 20 years. He said there's about 3 of them. So, you interested, mate?
Oh, mate, you've got to give that a go.
It is, isn't it? It's quite... Look, the more you sit there and pre it, it's a belter,
It could be one of those things that seems like a brilliant idea and then just flops.
Dude, you could probably do one for artificial grass.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how targeted that would be. Mate, it'd be insane.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in giving that a go.
It's wild, isn't it? It really is wild.
Yeah, if I could send out a couple hundred within the SS postcode.
It's insane. And then, like, obviously, depending on what's... So I don't really know how his... I know it's going to sound silly. I don't know how his screen looks. I want to know how he filters it. Because if it's literally, like, drop-down boxes and then the number just, like, changes, how incredible would that be?
Yeah.
Because you could be like, right, I want SS and CM postcodes, must have side access, must have solar panels. And then it's like, right, how many are we working with?
It's like, how does it determine you need to know that information, though? Like, so he's obviously got a list of houses, yeah? And then those houses have got a list of descriptions. But, like, until someone needs specific information, like, why would they even consider gathering that information? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's the side access things are only really specific to maybe us. And
well, you would. I don't think it could. I don't think it would go to side access.
No,
it would go to semi-detached or detached.
Yeah,
you might turn up and then like it was a semi-detached house, and then they've maybe extended. Yeah, and they've covered it. So you might lose a couple, but as a whole, I think you'd probably be. I reckon you'd be like 80% accurate, 90% accurate.
Yeah,
data's a crazy thing. I didn't know half of this shit. Do you know? Is it Temu or Shein? You know the cheap things. You know when they do an offer and it's 99p. Mate, do you know why that is?
Just to get your information.
Dude, it's totally to get your information. Once they've got your information, then they know what they can market to you.
Well, they'll just sell it 100 times.
Yeah, and that as well. But also based on, when you talk about something like, I'd love to go on holiday to the Maldives. And then they start banging adverts.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of level. Mate, it's fucking madness, bro. When you start diving into it.
It is...
It's a bit too deep sometimes because it's like, dude, like everyone's listening to you.
Down like
it's a rabbit hole, isn't it?
A bit of a rabbit hole on conspiracy. But
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think it's the fact.
Yeah, but it's like everyone's like your phone's listening to you, but your phone asks to listen to you.
Yes and no.
No, it does. You know, when you go and you press allow.
Oh yeah.
That you're allowing it to do it.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, but did you know this as well? I didn't know this. Did you know adverts? I don't know. This could be total fabrication, right? But when I heard about it, I was like, that's quite plausible. Apparently, when you watch an advert, only some adverts do this, not all of them. So we can only hear what we can hear with the frequencies. Phones have got all the spectrum. They can hear it, obviously, a lot more. Well, you mentioned it this time, bro. That they can hear different frequencies that we can't, same as cats, stuff like that, yeah?
Cats have got spectrum.
Yeah.
Wait, do you reckon there's a cat out there just with a human skull? Just chilling in his little den?
Probably. They'll send... So you're watching the advert, listening to it, but they'll also be playing in the background something for your phone to pick up, to link it that you've watched that advert, to then remind it to send an advert to your phone. Dude, it's insane.
You know what has changed recently as well? You can now search your photos, can't you?
Yeah.
You've done that?
No.
So
it's jarring, isn't it?
If you go onto your phone now,
go
to your photo library.
Trains. Here we go.
Yeah. We'll see how many photos of trains there are.
None. Right, go on.
This is quite right. So then down the bottom, you've got a little search. You got that?
Yeah, I've got it up top for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you can search.
I'll type in Windows.
Mate, I've typed in trains and I've got 4 pictures of you standing in front of a train.
Yeah, so, yeah. What's the other one? Is that AI?
That's there. Someone sent that into the group chat.
The 4 photos of me stood in front of a train. It's all the same train, by the way, that you took. Yeah, I've typed in Windows and it's come up with Windows.
So your phone, you've given your phone access to your photo. Like when you go on Facebook, it asks for access to your photo album. Yeah, if you want to post a photo, it says you need to give access to our photos. So now Facebook can search your photo library because you've given it access.
Yeah, see, that's horrible.
So it can go like, what have you got on your photo library? You know, like naked men. And then it will give you a load of adverts for like glory holes or whatever.
Mate, no way. Do you reckon there's more I don't know about? It's quite wild. Does that not like make you a little bit worried?
What, about glory holes?
No.
No, just quite at home when I'm there.
No, just the intrusion of your privacy.
No, I don't give a shit, mate.
I mean, there's nothing on my phone that's like incriminating or nothing like that. But also, it's like
that they know about.
No, but like imagine your photo. It's like Facebook. You're going home one night and Facebook's just flicking through all your like pictures. It's like dude, put that down. It's not for you.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It makes
That's
you feel...
how I lure the children. Pictures of puppies.
But yeah.
No, yeah, I it really don't bother me. Like, I'm probably the worst. I'll just give access to everything. I accept all the cookies. I've got all, like, two-factor authentication and stuff.
Do you ever sign up to, like, a website and then you just get, like, you get spammed the life out of calls?
I'm constantly unsubscribing.
Oh, unsubscribing from emails.
Email lists as well.
Did you know, you ever had a phone call?
Couple of times.
No, you ever had a phone call when you pick up the phone, hi, Ryan speaking, and then it just cuts off?
Yeah, all the time.
Do you know what that is?
What is it? I'm assuming it's just someone checking that your phone's active,
mate,
so they can sell your details. Yeah.
So someone's bought the data and they're making sure that the phone line's still in use.
Yeah.
Dude, it's worrying, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I get that about once a week.
Me is I get calls from like phone companies
asking how your tariff is.
But they say so they're calling from one company, but they're like, we can make your O2 bill cheaper. Like you're an O2 customer.
But it's not O2.
I'm like, but you're not O2.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy. Like I pay a lot of money for my phone like package.
Oh, yeah, baller and that.
We like 180 or something like that.
Mate, you're joking.
Light blood.
Is that what you pay?
Yeah, but I've got like my iPad on there, my watch, my phone, Zoe's phone.
Oh, so you got a few.
Yeah.
Oh, you've
but it's one package. Yeah.
It's bundle, isn't it?
So it's a bundle, isn't it? Little light 180 and that. So I'm like, you probably could save me money, but like I'm quite happy with what I'm getting for the money I'm paying. Like I don't think I'm getting a bad deal.
And also, I don't want to outsource it to a third party.
No, and I don't know who you are.
Yeah, more important.
Like, am I going to sign up? Like, do people sign up on the phone like that? I just think it's like, wait, why are you wasting your energy? Like, does it actually work?
Mate, it's just
must work.
I find it mental that them businesses are out there and they're clearly working and they're clearly thriving on the back of this stuff. I get ones call me and they go, hi there, can I speak to the person in charge of the website?
No.
I just say, perfect. Like I said, get a pen and paper, I'll give you his number. And they go, oh, is it not you? I go, no. Oh, okay then. It's just that we can probably get you more work. And I'm like...
Well, I just told you, ain't me,
Yeah, yeah, dude, like, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak to him or not? No worries. It's like, well, mate, stop it. I feel like saying to him, does this work, bro? Does this honestly work?
That's what I feel like saying to him.
Innit? It's like, mate, man to man now, bro.
Yeah,
Are you happy in life?
Just like, you must want to kill yourself, bro. Like, what a shit job.
Mate, it's
like,
horrible.
how many times a day do you just get hung up on?
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's worse than door knocking.
So, mate, I had a dude, right? I had a dude ring me. He said, hi there, Dan. Yeah, brilliant. He said, notice your Google reviews. I went, right, what about them? Just like, you haven't got that many. I said, right, okay. He goes, yeah.
He said, yeah, I do a shit job.
Yeah, like, dude, like, I'm really not pushing this whole Google thing. Like, I should be. I know, like, I don't need you reprimanding me as well. Anyway, he goes off in this massive
if
spiel.
I wanted to know what people thought of me, I'd just ask my mum.
Mate, I'll just open the Discord, bro. I said so he goes off on this sales pitch, right? And the sales pitch is right. So with our thingy, if you pay us, it's so and so. They can log in, they can leave a review, and it leaves 4 reviews at once. It does your Google, it does your website, and it does your social medias and all the rest of it. And I said, yeah, I said, mate, it's great. I said, it's not for me though. Oh, mate, like, what do you mean it's not for you? Like, we could do this and we could do that. And I said, well, how much is it a month? He said, it's £30 a month. I went, right, so it's £1 a day you want to take off me for the reviews. I said that I can get the reviews myself, but I just haven't pushed it. No. How is it £1 a day? I went, well, I've taken 30 and divided it by the days in a month. That's how I've marked that one out, bruv. Like, unless I've got it drastically wrong, big man, point me in the right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And he was like, and he just went off on another spiel.
Yeah, they've just got
a script.
They've got scripts, haven't they? And it's like when you get, it's like a flow chart.
So, yeah.
Hello, script. Yes.
Script.
Say this thing. No, say this thing.
8 minutes he was on the phone for, and I went in the. I said, mate, I'm gonna have to cut you off. I went, I've said no.
Do you
and
feel
you're still
bad
going.
hanging up on him?
Yeah. Because I used to be that guy.
What?
Cold calling. I used to cold call. Yeah, in Dubai you had to cold call.
Oh, fucking hell! But they're people that actually probably get calls during the day.
Yeah, like it was almost like the culture over there.
Yeah.
It was
and like you're cold calling a millionaire to sell him a 200 grand flat or something.
Yeah, basically.
Whereas they're cold calling like us to sell them 30 quid a month's worth of fake reviews.
Basically.
Like, bro, that's like half a ticket, isn't it?
What a train ticket?
Depends on where you're going, yeah. You get a whole train ticket for 30 quid if you don't go too far. But yeah, I'll hang up on them.
I don't blame you. There's a thing
as
you
soon
can
as
get.
I find out, generally, I'll be like, have I asked you to call me?
Yeah.
Have I requested this call?
Is that what you say?
Yeah. No. We're just... No.
So my mum's got this thing on her phone. I think you've got it as well. It comes up suspected spam.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get that, but I want it badly. I don't know if it's a thing I can turn on.
Afterwards. Yeah. I think, have you updated your phone?
Yeah, it's a brand new phone where it's like 3 weeks old.
Yeah. But has you got the latest softwares?
I think so, yeah.
Is it good? And
I think so.
I'll have a look for you after.
Yeah. All I know is
let me finger your phone for a little bit. Yeah? Yeah, no, I'll have a look for it. But mine does it. I just don't know how accurate it is. Like sometimes I just hang up on numbers because it says suspected spam, but then I think might not have been spam.
But I'd like to know how they filter it. That's what I'd like to know.
It's probably based on like the number of calls they make.
Oh, that's clever.
So if they're making 100 calls a day,
yeah, that's
it's
quite
probably
clever.
a sales call. You know,
mate, Big Brother's always watching.
The ones that annoy me the most. And I don't know, recently the scammers have started calling off mobiles,
yeah,
which makes it worse. But you answer the phone and there's no noise for like 4 or 5 seconds.
Instantly hang up.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It's like, how's that happening in this day and age?
It's something to do with the connection.
Like I can FaceTime you my dick real time and they can't even make a phone call.
It's not, mate, keep your dick to yourself. It's not that, right? It's...
First time you said that.
I think how it works is you get...
So are you guessing?
No. From what I can gather. So you know that lull? You know that 5 second...
Loud.
No, you know that 5 second lull where there's no one on the line. It's because a computer's rung you.
Yeah.
And because you've answered, then it gets transferred to someone, and that person, that transfer, and then sliding back to their desk and then putting the headset on. That's where it is. That's where it comes from. Mate, there's levels to this shit, bro. Mate, how do I know all this sort of stuff?
I don't know. You probably read a book once, and it's just retained information.
As long as it's got pictures in it, I'm all right. Oh, here we go.
Forever, blood.
Here we go. How long was that? 57 minutes, and then he's dropped it.
Yeah, you said Spectrum earlier though and kicked it off.
Yeah, mate, and you went mental. Did you see your little head? It was like, oh my God, he's mentioned
Fireworks went off in my brain. I was like, is it time? It's time to start the autism jokes. Start getting all excited.
Oh man.
Go on, right, we're going to be wrapping this up in a minute, but I know you want to rip the shit out of everyone.
No, I'm not ripping the shit
out. Go on, bro, you was on smoke earlier, no. Go on, lay it down.
No, mate, it's cool. Bro, listen.
Wait, don't back down now.
I'm not backing down.
It's on, blood.
No, mate, you can't call me out on it, bro. When the situation arises, there's members holding smoke. I'll hold quiet in that Discord, bro. Are you mental? No way, bro. No way. All I'm saying, bro, I was shocked.
That's not a good look for you, big man.
What?
Like you was on.
And it hasn't arrived, mate. I'm not gonna do a reach, bro, and just pull the conversation out of midair. Don't worry. But there's smoke. There's smoke on deck for people in the Discord, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you think every time we record this, like we're out for an hour, we're away from the Discord for an hour, and in that hour, how much abuse goes on?
What, between us or in the Discord?
No, in the Discord.
No, not at all.
Like if you was to fight everyone on a abuse level.
Yeah.
Internet abuse. Like they've gained an hour already.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
You're losing that battle, bro.
Mate, no way.
You're too busy.
How am I losing?
You're too busy.
Against who?
I don't know.
Mate,
the
Ash
fat
and
controller?
Brock. Ash and Brock. Mate, behave.
Ash ain't even in it no more.
What do you mean? Who's the main character then?
I don't watch Pokemon.
Your character ain't Ash in the games you play?
Not in the game, no.
Who's your character then?
You are you. Custom thing, innit?
Oh, yeah?
You can buy clothes and stuff.
Mate, listen, bro, let's not open up that door, bro.
Them thing there. Shiny Pokemon, blah. Not this newest one, but I'm pretty sure you could have got a training one a couple of games back.
No, bro, you can't pull it back to me after you've just... You can't, bro. No, you can't.
I'll pull you in. Just get a train. Please. Or like the opening cutscene was on a train. I can't remember. There's definitely a train.
Sick, bro. Yeah. Sick. What level are you?
I've completed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do now?
There's DLC coming out in a few days.
Oh, yeah, come on.
More content than that. Got to catch them all, blood. Let's see, that's my flavour. They said got to catch them all, and now I have to do it.
How many even is there? It's gone mental now, isn't it?
50 odd, I don't know, loads.
No, the original one was 151. When I was a kid.
Sorry, Pokemon. No, they don't.
What was you going to say? 50 games?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, there's a lot. They're not all like your Pokemon games though. There's like there's like one that's like Street Fighter but with Pokemon.
Have you got that?
No, I haven't. I actually never played that one.
Should we get it for you?
If you want, yeah. Mate, presents, isn't it?
Mate, totally, yeah. You can be like, go Charizard.
Bro, for someone who's like...
Mate, you can be like, go Charizard.
Like, you know a lot of the Pokemon and the...
What, Charizard? Bro, I played it when I was a kid.
And the theme, you sing the theme tune, rap the theme tune.
I think everyone knows the theme tune.
Do
you know what, when I was on holiday, I've got to tell you a funny one. When I was on holiday, right, I was in France, and there was, obviously, the whole TV's in French, obviously. There was an on-demand thing. But it was like ITVX, but it was the French version.
ITVX.
I want to be the very best. Well, that was the joke, right? Because the only thing I recognised
was the tune.
No, was obviously Pokemon, but it was the original Pokemon. But when you played it, it was all in French, and it was like the opening credits was hilarious because it was literally being sung in French. And ever since then, it's I want to be the very best. Yeah. But that's
that was German though. That what you just done.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I'm bilingual, bro. Leave it out.
You buy something, that's for sure.
Right, should we leave it there?
Wrap it up, mate. It's Christmas.
Everyone,
let's
thank you.
Let's wrap it.
Let's wrap up the thing. Guys, thank you for watching another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast.
If you haven't already, join the Discord.
Please do. I've been Dan.
I've been Ryan.
And remember,
stay cleaning.